Not too bad. Good morning. I assume you're watching this in the morning. So last video we did something of a distribution setup with EC2 instance and a private S3 cloud. In both of these instances, we tried setting it up manually on different distributions. Today we are going to do something of an integration. We will have an EC2 instance, we will have a private S3 bucket, but both of these will be accessible from the same cloud distribution, because as in most real case scenarios, clients want their website to be accessible from one domain name. One single domain name can have multiple pages, but the home page should be the same, right? So for our CloudFront URL, we have created a S3 bucket and we have created an EC2 instance. So the EC2 instance is running. If I copy this and if I run it here, it will not run, simply because the security group that I have set up is allowing only this is the security group. It allows only IP packets from this PL group. This PL group is the PL group of all CloudFront URLs. So because that's that, the page will not run, but the cloud, I have created a CloudFront distribution as well, and the distribution has the origin as the EC2 instance ID, which is the one here. So if I copy this distribution name and if I paste it here, this will obviously run. Now there are a few things that we need to know to add another origin. So on this service, on this distribution, you will have to create origin after you have created a distribution already, because you cannot add two origins in the same CloudFront distribution. For example, if I select create distribution, I have to choose one origin domain. Once I've selected this, I cannot select anything else. So to overcome this, what we do is we create a distribution and then we add another origin to it. Now since one is already added, which is our EC2 instance, let's add another one. I'm adding obviously our S3 bucket. Now the S3 bucket that I have created is private. As you can see, this bucket has bucket only for no, I'm sorry, this has does not have public access. Wait, let me just show you the properties. Yes, what? Images, here is the image. If I copy, open the object URL, it does not open because it does not have, it shows access denied basically. So what I will do is we'll go back. I will go to my images folder. I will sit here for a while. Now there is a reason why there is an images folder in place. I will explain that to you in just a moment. Let me just add this. I do not want, okay, so I've selected the new origin as this origin access. It's not public, it's private because my S3 bucket is private. Select an origin access control. This, which one do we select? Well, let's select any, it's not a big deal, right? Let's select ABC para, well, let's select this one, doesn't really matter. You must allow CloudFront to use this policy statement. Yes, let's copy this policy statement. If you remember, we did this in our last video. Yes, the policy is copied. Let's go here, which you can do from permissions here as well. And let me just close this tab. Let's edit public bucket policy. Okay, yes, we have to edit our bucket policy. Then let's edit it very quickly. Paste as plain text and that's it, right? Save changes. Now if you see here, you'll see there are two origins. But whenever I load this page, I will get this. Now this is cached, so I will have to remove it. Let me just invalidate everything present here. Let's create an invalidation. Forward slash create invalidation. This clears it. Right. This will take a few more seconds. And we see we have an S3 bucket created. This S3 bucket has an images folder. And if you check for our EC2 instance, I've done something similar. There is one running instance. Let's just click on this. And if I connect to it, has the invalidation completed? Yes, it has completed. Now if I refresh this, we'll still get the same page because the origin by default is the EC2 instance and it will load the index.html page. Now there is another folder created on my EC2 instance. Let me just log in as the root user. cd slash, if you remember what the partition is, please help me. Slash var slash html. Nope, my bad. www slash html. My bad. ls, and you will see here there is a folder and there is a file. So the default file that is loading is index.html. If I cat it will show the data, which is something right, running on AWS. Now let me go to cd slash ec2, let me ls, and we have three files here, right? Index1.html and index2.html. So what I will do quickly is ec2. If I just hit this, I will get the index file, right? Wait a few seconds. And if I don't get a response, that would be very humbling. Text.html. Okay, I had to type it fully, so I got index.1.html. Index.html, I got index1.html. There is another file, but let's just skip it for now. So what I want to show you is this very pretty thing called, under distributions, if you click on this distribution, you will find this pretty thing called behaviors besides origins. So you can add the behavior for the URL. So let me create a behavior. I will create a behavior called images. Yep. So anything after images should lead you to a file. Now I'm not going to do anything other than that. I will select a policy which I have created and I'll keep Parag ID because why not, right? Let's see if we're missing anything. Nope. So yeah, that's it. Let's create the behavior and we will have to wait for a while, right? Created one behavior. Oh, okay, you don't need to select cache policy. Oh, bro, come on. Did select one. It still won't allow me. Okay, let's select this. How stupid of it. Okay, for images we are going to select S3 and yep, that's that. Create a behavior, you wait for a while to get deployed, and let's add another behavior, one for our EC2 instance. As you can see, going slash EC2 will lead us to our website. So I will add slash ec2. That's not. Now, I'll X this and I'll just show you. If you've created a Node.js or a React.js or a full stack project, you will understand that you cannot store static files on your uh, website code itself. So you need to create folders for your CSS files, for your images, for your assets, for your links, for your authentication pages. So in such cases, this helps a lot, because having a static file in a location that can quickly be fetched without giving you a lot of latency is a huge help. So let's select EC2. Let's select our EC2 instance that will provide it. HTTP and HTTPS cache. Let's select YT itself, and let's create the behavior. Now, what would happen normally if by a chance this slash right now this slash etc.index.html fetches a file, right? It's not giving any errors, and our distribution is enabled but it's not deployed yet. So let's wait for a few minutes here. So now our distribution has been enabled and we see a last modified date, so it is active. So I'll just simply click here. The distribution name is here, and we see that our behaviors have slash images and slash ec2. Now on our ec2 instance, we see since there were 3 files, we just hit enter. I'll hit ls. We already checked to index 1 and index, but index 2 is remaining. So just quickly go here with index 2, and this file is also fetched. But as you may notice that this was already there, it's not a big deal, but we need to check if the other instance that the other service that we've added, the S3 bucket, works or not. So I'll just quickly put images here, and of course it does not work because images as a folder exists but not as a file. So I'll put images slash anything after images should redirect to the S3 bucket. Let's put Parag. This won't show because a file name Parag does not exist. But what if I put /1? This does not exist because 1 does not exist. 1.jpg exists. So I'll put 1.jpg. Here we have it. So Parag, very proud of him, exists, and /ec2 /index 2.html also work. So this is the concept behind using CloudFront. Hope you have a good day. Enjoy your Friday. Hope you do something productivity. Good luck. Goodbye.